Hopefully YouTube will be able to connect. We will see. So let's go ahead and continue. Gotta put that music. Should have never left with the music off. Isn't that nice? That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Where did I leave off? The money signs means that I'm going to evolve them with a lucky egg. Once I get 70. I'm gonna go into a lucky egg run. The ones that I have for trade, I just put trade on it, and when I'm trading with somebody, I simply look trade. Where did I leave off? I think it was here, gunk acid. Yeah. Which means I haven't done the Raichus. Well, that one's done. You can do around normally 60 eggs. There's some tricks to use 2 phones in order to you know, to evolve even more. Which reminds me, I gotta be using the other phone, not this one. Because this one's my personal phone. Let me switch. Switch to my gaming phone. It's easy to get a second phone. You can just ask somebody to give you their old junky phone. Or if you have income, you can try to pick a second one for cheap. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. Let's see, let me see. Okay. And then I log in into the same account with 2 phones at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. You know, just think about it this way. Besides spoofing, well, here's the thing. Niantic hasn't said that that's not allowed. The account sharing policy, well, I am not familiar with the latest iteration of the account sharing policy. So, it could be cheating. It's not, or at least it wasn't cheating when I checked on it, but because they update these policies, it could be that I might be in the wrong. That could very well be. Of course, if it's cheating, I'm not gonna do it, because if I'm gonna cheat, I might as well do all the other convenient cheating stuff. Might as well spoof, might as well scan, might as well, you know, do everything. You know, if you're gonna cheat, you know, just real cheat. I better use a regular phone way. I don't feel safe on that. I'm also not in a hurry, so no need to speed up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's see. Let me put my dinosaur game right there. I haven't tried this dragon game either. You know what? I can do this later. There's a bunch of games that I need to migrate to this gaming phone. GPS games. There's like a couple of wizard games, and then there's another one called X Tactics, which also not only uses GPS but uses weather effects. And there's a couple of strategy ones, just kind of like an RTS, like, you know, war type stuff. I need to merge them and try them out. Yeah, you know what? That is an excellent idea. That idea is not bad at all. Have you tried to play with the AR? Catching Pokemon is so hard with the AR. It's very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. Oops, I messed that up. You fucking troll. You motherfucker. That one was my fault. Should have been a nice throw. That was fun. You know, I like when the Pokemon try to move around and do something. I don't like when they sit there. There should be a bonus for capturing Pokemon while they're jumping, I think. All right. Where was I? Two. I should just put 4 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to forget later on. 3, 4. And then this one goes. In-game screen is black. Hold on. Hmm. There we go. Thank you so much. I didn't even notice. Alright. Let us continue. Maybe I should just use... Oops. That's why I didn't do it. There you go. I should use this screen instead of the other screen. Alright. I want to check on this guy. Okay. Whoa, that looked like a huge graveyard. What did? What looked like a graveyard? Pages. Are they ready to go? 53, no. Alright. Punch Bowl, Break Vault, Thunder Shock, Break Shock, and Break Spark. Okay. That is correct. Tomb Claw, Bull Claw, Gyro Snow. Let me see. Gyro Snow. Okay. Alright. Wave Tail. That is correct. Jab Quake. That is correct. So that's done. Zen Blast. That's done. Spin. Solar Feint. Sounds like the name of an anime. Dazzling Snow. rough, right? Could we play pound and play faint? Oh, this one is Gleam Pound. That means that this has to be Gleam Snow. Yeah. Yeah, Gleam Snow. Right? And play is actually a shorter word. So we play pound. Just gonna put X in front of everything. Cross cutter sounds really cool, but I hate cross poison. So dumb. You know what's annoying? They get Parasect, this solar beam. The mushrooms don't like the sun that much. You know, they like moist places. What's up, Marster? Is that on your computer? No, this is on my phone. What's up, Sevio? Alright, done with those. Friend invite from Germany. Let's go take a look. Mazanix 1. Okay. German girl 87. Yeah, I think that's it right now. Alright guys, so this is the rules for this is how I treat friendships. So I'm not going to open your gift until I have a gift that I can send you. That way I can keep track of everybody. Okay? If you start taking gifts, you lose track on who sent you gifts. And it's hard to determine, you know, who to send back. So unless that's true, I'm not gonna do it. Look, you see this guy, Leo Ristu? Look, see how it's grayed out? So he sent me this gift. I could open this, but I'm not gonna do it because, look, I can't send him a gift. See that? So that's my rule, okay? Look, this guy, I can send him a gift. See how it's in color on the lower left? Okay, so now I can open this. It's the last gift I have. Was this guy grayed out? Let's see. Dean Patriots. Yeah, this one was great. Oh, wait a minute. No. I know I sent one to Dean Patriots, so I think that the icon just changed. But it could be that, or it could be that you send the gift to the friend and they haven't opened it yet. That could also be it. So either way, so I can keep track of everybody, and make sure that I'm sending a gift back. In return, I just, you know, I just hold back. Think my Eevee's almost done. Almost done. It's gonna be my Espeon. My next one. When it's gray without the arrow, it means that you don't have a gift in the inventory. What was that? I felt a noise. Oh, it's a Jurassic Park. A dinosaur has been spotted. Cool. But I'm not playing Jurassic Park alive right now. And I'm not near a park, so. Try what out? Anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Sorting Pokemon. Oh yay. Hey, my time is wrong on this. No, not Pacific. You can't detect where I'm at? Time right now is yeah, 9:16. Select time zone. I don't know, Texas. What time zone is Texas? Pacific, no. Mountain Standard Time, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Enough. Get back to sorting. All right. Persians, right. Alright, done with the Persians. Oof. Man, this is tiring. Shoot, should have gone out. Hey, Dad. Where are you from? You mean where am I living? Where do I live? Oh, I'm living in Texas. Indeed, very far away. Alright, done with the primates. Thank goodness. And I got a new champion. Very high level. Very good. Didn't catch my attention. Caught my attention to transfer him. Oh my god, is this a perfect one? Oh, no, it had to be defense, right? Defense is second. Invite me, this is my account. German girl, my old lady. Yeah, well, I mean, you send me the friend request. I have a lot of sorting to do. This one is near perfect. Best attribute is hit points equal to his attack. He already accepted you. You know what? It doesn't matter. IVs are marginal. That's what people don't understand. They're marginal. And in this metagame, it doesn't matter that much. What matters first is like Pokemon, then moveset, or I would say level, right? Level first, and then Pokemon, and then moveset, and then IVs. Crunch Snarl. This one turned out really cool. Blast Bite. Very nice. My favorite Pokemon is Parasect. I have fun memories of competing with the simulators. When Pokemon first came out, people made simulators online, and I used to use Parasect just because of Spore. And yeah, you know. I liked him because he was a really weak Pokemon that could do really awesome things. And I really liked the underdog effect. And then people started crying and they started coming with like sleep claws and all this bullshit. And they put sleep claws and then Parasect was not viable. Well, duh. I mean, you robbed them of its power. It's so weak because it has Spore. What's your favorite Pokemon? R.S. Wilfred. Charizard, definitely. I always liked the color red when I was little, so I picked Charmander as my starter. Also, it bugged me that Gyarados is water flying instead of water dragon, but I can understand why though, because of how OP its type would be in Gen 1. Yeah, that's my second favorite one. It's Magikarp slash Gyarados, just because of the concept, you know, the concept of the most useless Pokemon, and with a little bit of effort and love, you know, he turns out to be something great. Yeah, Gyarados needed, if you take electric away, if you were not able to do ×4 damage to it, that's a powerhouse. Yeah, he would wreck too many people. He needs a flying in water, you know, to be kept in check. Or maybe Shadow Cut. Then Shadow is such a long word. Let me see. We'll try Shadow Cut. I mean, it sounds so cool. But the thing is that if other Pokemon also have Shadow Ball, or if other Alakazams also have Shadow Ball and they have something else complicated like Psychic, or not Psychic, but Confusion, then it's not gonna fit. Actually, you know what? Alakazams do get confusing. And it's not gonna fit, and I can't make it Shadow Cut. It has to be Ball Cut. Oh well. Oh well, sad days. I think Gyarados also had a good amount of special defense too, right? I like both your picks. I love that new update. Yeah, it's the only reason I came back. I quit Pokemon GO for like a year. Just got sick and tired. And then now not only do I have Pokemon GO with an update that I like, which adds a little bit more variety and life into the game, but now, because it's been 2 years, their competition is now starting to come up. You know, look at all these games. Oop, shoot, I don't have them here. They're on my other phone. The Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World Alive, it's very good. Draconia's Go sounds hokey, it's good. There's another one, X Tactics, which is nothing like Pokemon Go. You need to move around to go get missions, and the missions are influenced by the location and the weather. Otherwise, it's like a tactics game, you know, like turn-based tactics game. And what else? They have some magic ones. There's like 2 or 3 like magic ones. You go around and you make spells and stuff. So now there's a lot of options, you know. My journey started 2 months ago. Haha. Came back like 2 weeks ago. Really? Yeah. The only thing I don't like about Pokemon Go is the battle system. Like the fighting versus gyms instead of strategies, just clicking it all. Yeah. The thing is that the core of Pokemon Go is collection. That's the main driver behind the game. It's built around collection. And I don't like the fighting system at all that well, you know. I mean, I like. Okay, I like that it's real time, and a lot of people don't like the tapping, but I'm fine with the tapping because it adds sort of like a real time fighting game-ish, you know, uh, thing to it. Um, and I say that loosely, you know, like a fighting game. What I mean is that you know, you do combat and it's real time, so I do like that. Um, and and the charge moves and stuff, but I think that it's all DPS. It's all damage per second. That's it. There's only so much you can do with damage per second and different types. There is no status effects. That bothers me. And because of that, it's lacking a lot of strategy. Also, the gym system. I don't like the gym system. I don't even have to, unless I'm going against a Blissey, I really don't have to revive anybody, really. Um, you know, you can really just take down a gym with the Pokemon that you've caught, like just recently. You know, just the new ones, and you just like throw them in there, like in a swarm. And if you run into problems, just revive one of your good ones. Not even heal them, just, you know, have hit points. Just revive them, and you're done. So, and then you can put legendaries on gym. Like, what's the point? The point is, okay, you have the legendary, and now you can only use it offensively. Okay, well, what about this Registeel? I haven't had an inkling of interest in going to go get Registeel. It's a defensive Pokemon that cannot defend anything. You can't put him on a gym to defend anything, you know. So the gym system, I think, needs to be revamped. Right now, the only way to defend is to collect berries and pump berries into it. That's it. You know, it's very rudimentary. If it was up to me, you know, gyms, you know, if you're not around a gym, you can't be there. Just like that. Like, you know, the whole dropping Pokemon off at gyms, no. True, I heard Registeel was the weakest of the three, but all three are men. People pick their Regis, and especially Registeel as an example. The legendary should be put inside a gym, at least one. That's what I heard. Look, if the game has a problem that you can't put Ho-Oh or Mewtwo or Lugia in gyms because it will be broken, then you need to readjust your stats or rethink your strategy so that it's not. Okay? Yeah, yesterday I used like 40 bananas. Yeah, see? So you need to change things around. Okay? Like, okay. See, I just think in following the lore of the game as much as possible. So when you go to, in the game, when you go to a gym, the gym leader is there. If the gym leader's not there, the gym is locked. Okay? You know, remember the first Pokemon game was like that. Like the last gym was actually in Pallet Town, I believe, or like the next town, I forgot. And since Giovanni wasn't there, the gym was locked. Okay, so that establishes that if the gym leader's not there, the gym's not available. That's it. So you have a gym location. If you have a person there, then you can go ahead and claim the gym, and then somebody, you know, can go ahead and challenge it, and then you can, you know, basically, you know, do the PvP real time. Okay? And there you go. And then when you're not there, nothing, you leave. You leave, and you leave the gym, and somebody else will take over. But I have a lot of ideas, you know. I have a lot of ideas on why certain things are not done certain ways. So, and I think the Niantic, because they've been so successful, but they've been so successful because of the brand. Pokemon brand is golden, okay? And it's really hard to fail if you get permission to use it. So I think that because they've been so successful because they're riding on the brand. And because of that, they really don't have an incentive of making that good decisions. Basically, they could make crappy decisions and people will complain, sure, but guess what? People will still play. So that is, that's the problem with that they're like resting on their laurels, you know. Let's see, blast. Same thing. I hate that not anyone in my area plays Pokemon GO, so I can't do legendary raids. Wait, hold on. If nobody in your area plays Pokemon GO, how did you use 40 bananas yesterday to defend a gym? Somebody has to be playing around there, even if it's spoofers. Yeah, but the thing is that, see, if you use 40 bananas to defend your gym, that means that you are defending your gym against a player or some players, and those will be the same players that you will get together to do gym raids. Oh, okay. Yeah, could be spoofers, you know. Could be that there's like some spoofers in your area. Have you checked Discord? Looking around the Discord chats to see if there's like a local Discord group of players. If I was in your situation, and I had that problem, I would look for Facebook groups and Discord groups, like local ones, you know. Yeah, could be that you're in an isolated area. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the music from those games was so good because they were really limited. You really had to squeeze quality out of the limited systems you were working with. So you know, you had to focus a lot on melody. Nowadays, you know, they just the music is very busy and it's very grandiose, but it's not memorable, you know. Yeah, I stream outside. I was actually outside a little bit ago. When I end the stream, if you want to check the archive video, I went outside and I almost got beaten by a Machamp raid boss. I was doing by myself. See, that's why this guy had a favorite star. It's because he helped me take him down. I had to use my best psychics. You don't have to watch the whole thing, just skip around. Alright. I'd rather have it stone 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, edge is better. It's shorter. All right. This is actually the best moveset for Machamp. But I want my perfect Machamp to have it. I've been trying to get a charge TM, can't get one. And I hate the way those TMs work. I mean, why do they have to be slot machines? That's basically what it is. It's a fucking slot machine. You know, just have the TMs be like special items. Same thing. And if a Pokemon can learn the TM, just go with that. Why did it have to turn into a fucking slot machine? What was I doing? Hey, Sideshot, why don't you add me? I have a bunch of Pokemon to sort. I'm busy, look. I need to change the name of all the Pokemon. Okay. And I'm using names. I'm grabbing one word from the charge move and one word from the basic move, and I'm giving them names. That way I know what they have. I used to use a code, but I'm no longer using the code, so I'm switching from the code system to the let me see if I have someone with code. I think I did. There you go. Look at this Articuno. FBIW. That means Frost Breath, Icy Wind. And it's accurate. It's accurate, but it's not as fun. You know what I mean? It's not as fun. What's up, Face Hunters? So I would put Icy Breath. See how much cooler that is? So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't have time to punch it in, dude. You can punch it in and I'll accept your friend request. Let's see. I got a lot of work to do. Let's see. Okay, finish with these. Dyna counter, right? All right. What was that? These fucking roast things are everywhere. Loads of balls. Yep. 6 people sent me a friend request. Wow. Thank you, guys. Wow, look at this. Alright, so just to let you guys know, this is how I handle friends and gifts. So if I have... Okay, if I do not have a gift to send you, if I cannot send you a gift back to you, I am not going to accept your gift. Okay? That way I keep track of everybody on who I need to send a gift to, right? Because I want it to be a fair trade, 1-for-1. So to give you an example, look at this guy, Lord of Geeks, right? You click on it and you see how it's grayed out on the lower left. So because I cannot send a gift, I'm not gonna take his gift, okay? Which means that you know, sometimes it's gonna take me a while to send you a gift back, okay? But it will happen because I do it in order from top to bottom. When I have a gift, you get one. Okay, and I suggest you open the gift as soon as possible. Because sometimes I go to send you a gift, and guess what? It says, oh, you haven't opened it yet. Which means that I cannot open your gift because, you know, you need to be available to receive a gift. That's the way I'm doing it. All right. Where were we? Machamp. Champ. Oh no, we're in the Tentacruel. Pump Acid. All right. That's Ancient Slap. What do you do for a living, if I may ask? I work in the oil field in West Texas. Right now, I am... When you work in the oil field, you need to basically have a selection of skills, because you never know where your next job's gonna be. And you never know when you're going to have to leave a job. So, right now I'm working in a pipe yard, and I'm going to be studying to get my CDL, so I can be a trucker. A trucker moving hazardous materials, something that pays very well. And as a trucker, I'm gonna be traveling all over the place and going to different stations and getting Pokemon from all over the place. So I'm actually looking forward to that. And I'll stream it too. I mean, not while I'm driving, but you know, when you get to the place, you know, you got to little leisure time, you know, while you're at the gas station or the motel or whatever, and I'll do some of that. You know, the stream, the gameplay will have more flavor because I'm in different places, you know, so I think that would be kind of cool. glass kit. Hey, you guys, if you want, you can post your trainer names in the chat so other people can add you too. I don't mind. You can go ahead and do that. That's interesting. I'm a student. I'm studying online marketing, so think about websites getting ranked up higher on Google and making websites more useful so user can find websites better, but also think about collecting data on how people visit websites, such as a couple of things I do currently for my internship. Robotron God. Hello. Hello, Robotron God. What do I do here? I'm playing Pokemon GO. Right now I'm sorting my Pokemon. Yeah, I'm giving them names so I know what their moves are, so I can make, you know, fast decisions on the fly. Yeah, as far as the marketing thing, I don't know, man. That's a very saturated field. Everybody and their dog wants to have a like a cushy job in an air-conditioned office, getting paid lots of money from the internet. So that seems to be the holy grail nowadays. So I was into that. I was into online marketing and all that stuff. And if you're familiar with the concepts of blue sea and red sea, yeah, online marketing, it's a blood red sea. It's just competition. It's just, I mean, it's just so saturated, just everywhere. But good luck to you. You know, I don't want to be a bummer, but, you know, also at the same time, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and, you know, censor my objections. You know, it's a saturated, it's an overly saturated market that attracts a lot of hustlers and go-getters with the promises of I'm not gonna say easy work, but comfortable work. You know, just sitting down in a computer, air-conditioned office, meeting clients for lunch. You know, it's cushy, it's comfortable, you know. So Hmm. Magnet bomb. What other magnet things they have? That's flash cannon. Charge beam. Which means that I can't use charge on the other one. This will be this spark. Currently over here the house prices in the Netherlands are skyrocketing. Now house on the average around a big cities easily 290,000 euros. I know prices are different over there in the United States, but how is the house marketing doing over there? The house market depends on where you live, which I guess it's like everywhere, I guess. Here in West Texas, it's ridiculous. The prices are ridiculous. There's nowhere to live. I myself live in a very bad place, a very smelly place. My roommate has 4 giant dogs, and he's not very clean at all. So I try to, you know, try to do the best of it because I know my options are limited. So, which is one of the reasons I want to jump into trucking, so I can get paid more money and I can afford a better place if I can even find it. So, but yeah, such is life. So here in West Texas, yeah, real estate market, very bad market. Yeah, thank you. Funny story. I was helping a friend of mine do some properties. She had like a small realty company here, and it was here in West Texas. So anyway, so I was helping her out, and I go to the board of realtors, and in the board of realtors, right there on the counter, they had some brochures or something, and it was some brochures for this this one company, this lobbying company. So the gist was, you give them money, and then they, you know, just, you know, they're talking with the politicians, they're networking, they're, you know, they're babysitting their kids, they're going to family gatherings, barbecue, church, you know, they're your friend, all the shit. Anyway, so this was a lobbying organization, and it had their little, you know, brochures on the, right there on the counter, asking for subscriptions, you know, kind of like a Patreon. Anyway, right there at the back of the brochure, it said, if you're not on the table, then you're on the menu. Just like that. If you're not on the table, you're on the menu. Okay? That tells you everything you need to know about the mentality of not only realtors, but all these lobbying firms, or actually just basically, you know, any industry. You know, they it's not about ethics. It's about just getting their shit done, and I mean, not getting out of your way to fuck your shit over. But if it does, then so be it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of people like that. I mean, they're not necessarily like evil, like a serial killer or a serial rapist. You know, they're going to go out and do evil. Okay. It's just that it's kind of like being a hustler and a goal achiever, but it's sort of like the dark side of of you know, of that whole goal achiever, the dark side of like hustling and achieving your dreams, like the dark side of that. Which you come to a point where, well, basically, you know, they're looking after themselves, right? So, you know, they get the subscriptions from the realtors, and then the realtors turn around and do things like, you know, try to block land taxes, okay? And the ethics don't matter. Basically, a land tax makes it so that you don't own your land, okay? Because you're basically renting it from another organization, another entity. If you stop paying that rent, and it doesn't matter if it could be a couple $100 every year, it doesn't matter, okay? You're getting it from somewhere else. So the ethics don't matter, you know? The ethics don't matter. So they're just going to do everything possible to, you know, to make sure that their industry, the people in their club are going to be okay. They are doing it for their own benefit, yeah. Well, you collude, you know. Flash beam. You collude, you know, you protect those that are doing the same thing. You protect your industry, okay? And people don't get that concept, and, you know, like a lot of people don't get that concept, yeah. You, it is advantageous to protect other people that are doing the same thing you are, even though you're competing. Okay? Because you gotta protect your industry first. Okay? You gotta protect your industry first. And then after that, you can go ahead and compete with the people in that industry. You know? I guess it's like you gotta protect the game first. You protect the game, and you know, sure, you have rivalries with other players, but all the players get together to protect the game itself. Okay. Don't I have a disc shock already? Oh, this spark. Not this shock. Feint attack. Thanks for sorted, by the way. Also, are you going to rename all your Pokemons now? Must be one hell of a job. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is my new system, my new naming system. Let's see how it works. So I grab a word from the charge move and I put it first. And then I grab a word from the basic move and I put it second. And, you know, you should try to make it fit. But there is drill run and drill pack, so maybe I should just use pack and run. Oh. If I get confused, I'll change it. Which Pokemons from Gen 1 you haven't caught yet? Still missing Moltres. Missing Farfetch'd. Kangaskhan. And I think that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Mew and Mewtwo, of course. Duh. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Mew, Mewtwo, Moltres, Dragonite, Kangaskhan, and Farfetch'd. There you go. How much Stardust trading a legendary? I think it's based off friendship, right? And the original Pokemon like Kangaskhan has separate Stardust costs. Yeah, the Stardust costs are ridiculous. We're talking about 250,000 Stardust for one trade. So yeah, it's very, very absurd. It's very absurd. Doesn't fit. I'm not gonna put that. Ominous is too long. Hey, you know about the upcoming special property that Pokemon are gonna get? It's called Lucky. So, like, you know how shiny is a property, right? And I guess the IVs are also a property. Well, this property is called Lucky. And if you get a lucky Pokemon... Oh, by the way, you can only get a lucky Pokemon by trading. So you have a regular Pokemon, and you and I trade, okay? Once you get it, you might, sometimes, maybe, end up with a Pokemon that turns lucky. Yeah? Yeah. No. Not these. Not the sparkly stuff. This is a special property. It doesn't have an aesthetic. It's gonna say lucky on it. If your Pokemon turns out to be lucky, you can power it up without spending Stardust. But you can't catch it in the wild or hatch it from eggs. If you and I trade a Pokemon, like, you know, a Pidgey, okay? Your Pidgey might, maybe kind of, sort of, you might, okay, when you receive it, it will turn lucky. And if that happens, you can power that thing up all the way up without any Stardust. Yeah, because the Stardust costs are getting pretty sick. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Ghastly. I'm not supposed to name it. I'm only supposed to name the final evolution. Not these guys. Is this ready to Gengar? It's not ready to Gengar. Check the IVs. Alright, goodbye. Let's get out of here. So that lucky property, it's already in the code. It's ready to go. Okay? It could be, you know, this Friday. You know, it could be, you know, at the end of July or in August. But it's already in the code and it's ready. It's ready to go. I wish they would do something with the weight and the height. It just sits there and it doesn't really interact with anything. How sad that a non-damage move. Well, I guess Future Sight was damage. You know, I guess, you know, it would had like this delay damage for later, but I mean, it's just a shame that all these cool moves have been turned into, all these cool like trick moves have been turned into just DPS moves. Breaks my heart. I don't know how many friend requests I got today. I think I just hit 40. Play Pokemon GO with computer? No. It's my phone right here. I mean, Hypnos, their main thing with Hypnos is to put you asleep, and I can't even do that. So sad. Very, very sad. Grip Claw or Vice Claw? Let's do Vice Claw. Hello, Feel the Pain. Alright, Kanglers are done. Why am I changing all their names? I came up with a new system to name the Pokemon, so you know what they have, you know what moves they have. I used to use a series of codes, but I found that to be really boring. And let me show you. Okay, so right here, here's a perfect example. RTOH. So that's rock throw overheat. And it's accurate. It's accurate. But it's just not as fun. You know? This guy, watch. Rock throw overheat. Okay. So let's do... whoa, I had that wrong. It's supposed to be heat wave. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. I would have put AHW for heat wave. Anyway, so let's do this. Now it's heat throw. So it's a little bit more fun. See that? It's a little bit better. Why they're all dead? Because they've been in battle. They've been in battle. A lot of people fight like the old game, like the main series game with in Pokemon GO, and that's a big mistake. I fight like if this was a war game, and these are my recruits, so I just keep throwing swarms of Pokemon in there, and you'll be surprised. Why revive them? Why heal them? They're okay. You know Winter Soldier from the Avengers? Same concept. Okay? They're in ice right now. Okay, I'll bring them back if they are needed. You only heal the Pokemon that you know are gonna be useful. Don't like how you play Pokemon Go. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, well, it's efficient. I was doing a gym earlier today. Just whatever Pokemon you catch, you go into battle with them, and it's like a swarm, just like a horde. You just keep attacking with whatever Pokemon are available. You know, one Raticate might suck. How about, but not 50 Raticates? No, you use your best Pokemon. No. My best Pokemon are reserved for special occasions when the common Pokemon cannot, overcome a situation. Like yesterday, I was hunting for Zapdos, so I looked for my best Golems. And then they got revived for the first time in a long time because the situation called for it. And I revived my best Golems, and I got 5 Zapdos. So, just like the Winter Soldier from Avengers, you know how Bucky and like the squad that he came from, that would just put him in ice until they were needed. Just like that. It's no different, except that it's with Pokemon and you use a revive. If you go to war, you're not going to want the unfit people who don't know how to shoot a gun and want to use the best people who know how to use a gun and who are fit. This is true. However, the other Pokemon are still useful for something. They're useful for something. You know what? I should go to a gym right now to show you. Let me see what. Let me see who's healthy. Let me see who's around. Let's see. Not too many good people. You have no point. What? That's why you're not saying anything. My point is that the Pokemon, the rest of the Pokemon that you capture, they can be of use. They can be of use by just using them in battle. That's my point. My point is, you don't have to waste revives and potions. You don't play Pokemon how it should be played. Well, I play how, you know, what gives me good results. Goodbye. Wow. That guy got offended. He got triggered by my strategy. Ooh. Sorry, bro. I was about to go to a gym right now. Friend request. Alright, Destiny 02. Alright, so just so you know that if I cannot send you a gift, I'm not going to accept your gift. Okay? That way I keep track of everybody who should be getting a gift back from me. So, for example, these people, I cannot send them a gift because I don't have any gifts right now. Therefore, I'm not going to accept their gift. So, just so you know. Wow, that guy got triggered. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's just people playing Pokemon like in the main series. And different Pokemon games call for different strategies, different ways to play the game according to how the game was designed. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, Voltorb. What do you got? Okay, he's got nothing, so he leaves. Goodbye. Okay. There's gonna be Hyper Volt. Hyper Volt. Thunder Spark. Oh no, Bolt Spark actually. Because other moves have the word thunder. And it will get confusing. This Spark. Bolt Tackle. No. Psychic Zen. Seed tail, sure. Oh man. Oh, tiresome. Oh. Friend request, huh? Alright, Shime99. Alright, so just so you know that I'm not going to open your gift if I don't have a gift to send you back. Okay? That way I can keep track of everybody who I need to send a gift back to. So, which means that I'm probably going to be slow in, you know, returning gifts or opening gifts. So, just so you know. Or was Hitmonlee? No, Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan. Fucking Murkrows. Murkrow again. Why can't they make Murkrow come out at night? Be more appropriate. All these dark Pokemon just need to come out at night. Oh, Pikachu's back, huh? Gotta change my notifications. Alright, I think it's time to go get something to eat. So let's go get something to eat. And I left it on Licky Tongue. So let's go ahead and do that. Firefox not responding. Shocking. Never mind. What's that? Okay. Let's well, first I have to close this. I have to close the YouTube stream so I can reopen it under YouTube Gaming. So here we go. Alright, I'll end the stream and then I'll be right back because I have to reboot the software in order to make the jump.